global mobility refers to the practice of assigning international employees, okay, which has many strategies for implementation. Okay, it will be important for HR to understand the length of the assignment in order to address any visa or work permit requirements of various countries to help determine what type of worker to stop the assignment with, and the immigration laws associated with the plan. Okay, these are all issues will be handled. When you are, for example, Mona, if you are planning to recruit from people from India, Philippines, overseas recruit,
Yeah.
so you need to take care of their visa, work permit. All
Yeah.
it's a big headache, right? So we
Yes.
need to look at all these practices, well in advance.
Hmm.
So while doing this process, there are concepts like this: ethnocentric, geocentric. You need to understand what is ethnocentric. Ethnocentric and staffing orientation involves filling the important position in an international organization by choosing new hires from the country where the organization has its headquarters. Okay,
Yeah.
ethnocentric is an ethnocentric means if you have any vacancies, important key positions is being filled by the parent company employees. For example, for your company, if there is a key positions, you may
Yeah.
take people from UK. Key positions are filled.
Okay.
Key positions are filled by people from the home country. You know, for example, companies like Ford or multinational companies. They do this kind of practice. Then geocentric staffing orientation is the practice of choosing the best employees for a job, regardless of their nationality, where the job is located. Key talent come from any location, irrespective of the region. The staff can come from any region. This is called geocentric.
Geocentric.
Geocentric. You can choose the best employees from regardless of their nationality, regardless of their country. You may choose from anywhere, any location. That is called geocentric. Okay, what is ethnocentric, Vasanthi?
Same company. I mean, we'll be recruiting from the same parent company.
Key positions. For example, your company is a good example. ASP is a US based company now, parent company.
Yeah, exactly.
So the key positions are filled from the home country.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it true? Is it in reality
Yeah,
like that?
it's true, because my HR manager and HR director are everyone in the US. So I'm the only HR associate in Chennai. And also only we have a general manager here, and all the directors and vice presidents and everyone will be there in the US.
See. That's a good example, classical example. Next, we'll move to the next one. Polycentric. What is polycentric? A polycentric staff orientation involves recruiting the host country nationals to manage the subsidiary in the own country, and recruiting parent country nationals to fill management position at the headquarters. Okay, polycentric staffing orientation involves recruiting the host country nationals to manage subsidiaries in their own country, and recruiting parent country nationals to fill management positions at headquarters. Key management talent is filled by local nationals. This is called polycentric.
Okay. So it's like if I'm from India means I'll be recruiting a candidate only from India.
Yeah, correct. Host country. Who's hosting?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you repeat again this point again?
For example, Mona, there is a company, Coca-Cola, Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a factory office in Egypt, right? Egypt.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. In the Egypt Coca-Cola office, most of the employees are working, the people who are working in the Egypt Coke office from Egypt, right?
Egyptian.
Egyptian.
Yes.
That's what the point is, actually.
Okay.
Actually, the host country, whose Coke is from UK, Atlanta, the parent company. But they are hosting in Egypt. So the staffing pattern is more of polycentric. They engage the host country.
Yeah.
Okay. The key management is
Mhm.
from the local nationals. For example, in the Coke, your corporate office, the senior positions, the key position will be from the US. But
Yeah.
the other normal positions, like most of the common positions are filled by the Egyptians, right?
Yes.
This is an example for a polycentric. Now we are
Okay.
looking at the regiocentric. Like for example, Vasanthi case, she is working for a USA based company, IT company. There in India, she is employing more of Indian staff, but the key positions are filled by the local nationals. Okay, what is regiocentric?
It seems like a particular region.
Yeah, region.
Yes,
Wherever
so manufacturing in out of city or something like that, we'll be recruiting from that city so that it will be easy for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe like that.
Yeah, it's like a decentralized, no. Wherever the region, you will take people from that region only, and you will comply with that policy and procedure, whatever is practiced there only. Okay. So region-centric staffing orientation focuses on recruitment and hiring of employees within a particular region with the opportunities for inter-regional transfers. Key employees may circulate throughout the regions. Okay. The key employees may go from one region to others. Okay. Understand? Okay.
Yes.
Next one. So there are several different types of international workers who are used to staff global assignments. Okay. There are several different types of international workers who are used to staff global assignments. They include expatriates, host country nationals, impatriates, parent country nationals, and third country nationals. Okay. Let us look at one by one. So now, Mona, you and me working here in Kuwait. We are expatriates, right? Yeah. So
Yes.
we are international assignees. Expats are home country nationals who move to another country, to take an international assignments. Expats may be placed on a short-term or a long-term assignments depending on the needs of the employer and the preference of the employee. Okay. On returning home, they repatriate, often into a permanent assignments. For example, we have spent. I am here in Kuwait for the past 20 years. If I want to go back to India, I need to have more training. My own country become a foreign country for me because
And
of
as per the law of the country.
yeah, no, the changes. A lot of changes happen. I need to coming
Adapt
to
to the
coming to a foreign country, it's challenging. But going back to my country after having spent a lot of years, it's more challenging. I have to prepare my mindset, because there will be a lot of cultural shock. Because again, I have to adapt, to my home. My home country become a foreign country for me. Because I spend most of the time in outside, right? That is called repatriation. The word,
Repatriation.
repatriate. Repatriate means you are going back to your Egypt. You are going back to your country. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the host country nationals. Host country nationals are those employees who are citizens working in their own country. They are also called local nationals. For example, Vasanthi is working for a US based company. Okay. She is a citizen of India. She's a local national, working for a host country. That company ASP is hosting in India, and she is a local national working for the working for a multinational company. What is impatriates? Impatriates are employees who are brought in from another country to work in the headquarters country for a period of time. Okay. Now, as I told you, Mona, there is a company Coke in Egypt. Okay.
Yeah.
In Coke factory, there are some critical employees. They are very good performers. You are giving opportunities to go to Atlanta, the Coke head office, for 6 months or 3 months. You are giving an opportunity. Okay. That means impatriation. You are giving opportunity for employees to go back to the headquarters country. Headquarters.
Very time only.
For a short-term period, short-term. So but that is really, very, very rich experience. Being US, if you give me an opportunity to go back to my parent company, from some US Coke head office, the short maybe 3 months, it is like a 3 years, for me, because I pick up many experience, being there, and then when I come back, I may transfer or transpire all the knowledge, whatever I get, whatever I observe there, I may transfer the knowledge in a local country. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
The learning will be much faster when I go back to the different countries and come back. My outlook, my perspective, my outlook will be much different. The global outlook. My mindset is broad-minded. Okay. Now that is explanation for the expatriates. Okay. Now next one is the parent country national. Similar to the expatriates, parent country nationals are, parent country nationals are employees who live and work abroad on international assignments. This is like expatriates. Parent country nationals are employees who live and work abroad on international assignments. For example, I am being an Indian or you being an Egyptian, you will come to the other country, right? That is expatriates.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
If the Coke, Coke in Kuwait, Kuwait also we have Coke, Coca-Cola. If the parent country national, US guys, if they come and work here, that called parent country nationals. Okay, understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Third country nationals actually, employees who are citizens of another country other than where the headquarters of operations are employed. For example, now today in Kuwait, if I work for Hyundai, Hyundai is a Korean-based company, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Hyundai is a Korean-based company in Kuwait, and I am not I'm not a local national. I'm an expat. I am working for Hyundai. That means I am a third country national. I am not belonging to the parent company. I am not a Korean. I am not a Kuwaiti local national. I am a third country national. Being an Indian, I am working for Hyundai. You got to understand?
In Kuwait.
In Kuwait, yeah. That's what third country national.
Yeah, it's we serve the country.
Third country national. Now we are looking at the expatriates versus the local national. For example, I am expatriates and Kuwaiti nationals are there. What is the advantages and disadvantages? Let us see. The advantages and disadvantages of expatriates and local nationals. The expatriates, the advantages of having expatriates is understand the parent company culture and objectives. Assignments provides valuable international experience and perspectives. Transfers expertise location abroad. For example, I am here in Kuwait, because of my expertise. Once I transfer my knowledge to local national, I am no longer needed. I have to go back to my country. So the transfers the expertise locations abroad. I transfer my expertise in abroad. Okay. Local nationals, they already speak the language, local language, accustomed to local culture. They are, they are familiar with the local culture and familiar with the local business market. They are already familiar with the business market and familiar with the local laws and employment practices. Okay. And cost of overseas transfer eliminated. Cost of overseas transfers eliminated. Then lack of familiarity with the parent company culture and objectives. Lack of familiarity with the parent company culture and objectives. This is, they are not familiar with US culture or US policy and procedure. You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then difficulty in communicating with the parent company because being a Kuwaiti, I'm a local national. I have difficulty in relating with the foreign company. Okay, these are all disadvantages. Okay, the disadvantage of having expatriates, high failure rate, language or communication barrier, adjustment to local culture necessary, I need to accommodate, no? I have to adjust with the local culture. Then unfamiliar with the local laws and employment practices, considerable cost of international relocation and high cost of failure. These are all disadvantages. You understand?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. With that, we are closing.